So I'm here with John Leech, the candidate for the Liberal Democrats in the Withington constituency, and you won the seat in 2005, so you have been a Member of Parliament for the past 5 years. You've just taken part in the hustings here at the university. How did it go for you? I mean, were you surprised by any of the topics that got brought up by the students here tonight?
To be honest, I wasn't surprised by the topics. I think we had a good range of questions about things that affect students and other wider issues as well. I think we had a good debate. There were 5 of us on the panel, and there were a whole range of different views on different subjects. But I think, we had a good lively debate. A few heckles from the audience, but it was good.
Did you perhaps feel a little bit relaxed because there was a notable an absence of a Labour Party representative here tonight, which wasn't expected? I mean, were you disappointed by that, or how do you feel about them not attending?
Well, I am a bit surprised by them not attending, given that they are the government of the day and they couldn't find anyone to come and put Labour policies forward. But I suppose it's not altogether surprising, given that Labour policies towards students aren't exactly student friendly. So I suppose perhaps they thought they were going to get a bit of flack if they turned up.
So on the topic of sort of student-friendly policies then, what exactly would you do to win the vote of students? Because Withington is heavily populated by the student community, of course. So yourself and the Liberal Democrats, just for the people that weren't here tonight, how can you appeal to the students?
Well, I only won by 667 last time. And there is no doubt that the students in Manchester Withington can make the difference between either me winning or Labour winning. What I would say to students is that we're the only mainstream party that is guaranteeing abolishing tuition fees and certainly guaranteeing that we won't vote for any increase in tuition fees. So if students want us to deal with debt, vote for the Liberal Democrats, because we're the only party that are committed to ending tuition fees.
On a more sort of general note, obviously there's been a lot of hype about the Liberal Democrats recently with Nick Clegg's kind of success, shall we say, in the leaders' debates. Has that kind of come through for you on the doorstep of the Withington constituency?
Yes, it has, particularly with young people, actually. I think there is a noticeable shift of young people, 4 or 5 students or young people living in a house together, all saying, yes, we're definitely voting Liberal Democrat. And it's clear that Nick's performance in the leaders' debates and his performance in the wider campaign have made such a difference because he's done such a good job.
And the consequence of the leaders' debate is that polls are showing the possibility of a hung parliament. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's difficult to judge exactly how the election's going to go. Some polls are putting us in first place, some polls are putting us in second place, but consistently Labour are trailing in third place. We don't know how that's going to work out in the number of seats that people win at the election. So at this stage, it's just too close to call. We're just trying to win as many votes for the Liberal Democrats and as many seats for the Liberal Democrats to make sure that the Liberal Democrats have lots of influence in the next Parliament.
Now, the topic of electoral reform did come up tonight, but I don't want to talk about that in sort of too much detail. But what I do want to know is your reaction to Labour, particularly in this area, seems to be giving out the message that a vote for Lib Dem is a vote for a Tory government. So it does seem that the electoral system is against you almost.
Well, I think Labour's argument is very bogus. It's politically dishonest to suggest that a vote for the Liberal Democrats will let the Tories in. In my seat of Manchester Withington, the Tories are a very poor third. Labour currently are in government, and there has been a Liberal Democrat MP for the last 5 years in Manchester Withington. It's not one of those seats that dictates the outcome of the general election. If people vote Liberal Democrat in Manchester Withington, they'll get a Liberal Democrat MP and Liberal Democrat influence in the next Parliament.
Fantastic. Well, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you very much, John, and good luck in the run-up to Masick.
Thank you.
Fusefm.co.uk